That was a loud engine.
And we're live.
Matt, did you use your old computer this time?
I did not.
That's a bummer.
Why? So we can crash the
Yes. It might run
crash the
smoothly
pod
this time.
again.
So.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
actually do the right thing.
See, now it's live.
It's now 8:30.
Well, it's maybe 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, we're on a delay.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
can't fool
god.
me.
Dave's on a delay.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bang!
John, do the theme song.
Of. Oh.
Thank you.
Low druidic tone.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
What do you need?
Why are we here?
Well, I'd like to thank everybody. And I just want to introduce everybody. Dave,
Hi.
Eric,
Hi.
Daniel.
What?
that's so timid.
What in the hell?
Hello,
What?
John.
You let us off with the. Hi.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
I want to go with hi, but hello, John.
Hello, John. From what?
Hello, John.
And for this
Hello,
special
John.
episode, we'll let Kevin have his moment in the sun.
Despite what he did to us.
Cooking with
Kevin, make sure
Kevin.
you
That's
put on
me.
sunscreen.
Cooking with Kevin.
You're gonna have your moment
He's
in the
whipping
sun.
up food to put you in the mood. He's got a little liquid courage that makes him a better cook. To see him in action, come and take a look at Cooking with Kevin. Cooking with Kevin. Cooking with Kevin. Cooking with Kevin.
Man, you let that one go.
Yeah, I wanted to hear the rest of it.
There's a second verse. We'll save that for
I know there's
2,000 followers.
It's about the
Kevin never gets the second verse.
It's
Yeah.
so long.
no chance that happens. Oh, hey Benjamin, what's up? Thanks for hanging out with us.
Benjamin Keita.
So, I wanted to get everybody together here tonight, and we wanted to celebrate obviously the milestone of the 1,000 subscribers, and so
Yeah.
we wanted to thank everybody and appreciate checking us out.
Especially Dave. I'd like to
Yeah.
thank Dave for being here.
Yes, thank you.
All
Right. Yeah,
Wait.
it's awesome.
What
that-
about me, who hasn't been here in like a month?
Yeah, hey John. John's
Hi, John.
alive.
Hello, John.
Hey,
John is alive. He hasn't left our show.
I think
Don't
he's
bring me
subscribed.
into this.
John
did-
is now subscribed.
Actually, don't hold him to that. No, I don't know if he is.
He might not be able to get back to where you can subscribe, but
He
Right.
found the channel, but he just exited out of it.
I was busy creating 995 accounts to subscribe.
I think Google stops after 5. Just
Oh.
just a guess.
FYI.
How would you know?
Yeah, right. Exactly. So yeah, thanks for anybody who's stumbled upon our channel and actually given us a chance. We really appreciate it. We hope you've enjoyed our stuff, and hopefully we haven't wasted your time too much. We are a bunch of dudes in our mid-30s looking for a hobby, so this is kind of it. So sorry if we waste your time, but we've been having a
Wasting
lot
their
of fun.
time.
Yeah.
We're
What a
we're
sell, Matt.
we're uncredited movie critics that have no idea what we're talking about. What waste time?
How does that waste anyone's time?
Right. And it's been fun, and I really like doing this with all my good buddies, and it's been fun, guys.
Word.
Yeah.
It's time to hang up the fucking show.
All right, see ya.
Just quit.
Bye. We're done.
No, we're
All
kicking
right,
Kevin
we-
off the show.
Yeah.
That's
Mic drop.
Oh.
If this video gets 10,000 likes, we'll stop doing the podcast.
Yes.
I have to say, this celebration's off to a really bright note.
Yeah, it really is.
it's a I quit match.
To boost his self-confidence.
Kevin, I'm
yeah,
kidding. I'm just still mad at you for Red Heat.
Yeah, we all are.
yeah. Anybody who watches this and wants to comment on how well they like the episode of Red Heat or the movie, we're all open ears for that. Kevin got to pick Red Heat, and we're still fuming.
He's still taking Red Heat.
We're still. Yeah. Kevin's excited for Red Heat 2 coming up. So
Redder heat.
yeah.
Redder, hotter.
So also tonight, other than just kind of celebrating, we had a few other things that we wanted to talk about. We wanted to kind of go over some stuff that we might have in the future and what we're going to be doing for our poll, or what poll won, I guess, what movie won our poll in this past week, and we'll be doing that live on Tuesday. So we'll announce that pretty soon.
Is it Tuesday or is it Thursday?
yeah,
Okay, it's
Tuesday. Tuesday
I
at
don't know.
9:00. We'll announce that after what we have next.
Tuesday.
So,
Tuesday.
Eric, do you want to kind of give us a rundown on what we're going to do tonight?
Yeah, sure. So we passed the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is awesome, and
Woo! Ow.
we thought it would be cool to come on here and and discuss. Each of us discuss a movie that we are excited that will come out this year or has came out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we didn't
Either
really.
one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but yeah, exactly. We were just going to talk about some movies we're excited about.
Yeah,
Because
informal, like.
yeah, exactly, informal, and really, I mean, it's cool that we get to rewatch all old movies and movies most of the time we've seen. But one of my favorite things to do is go to the theaters, or it used to be, and I really think there's a lot of stuff that is coming up that we can go see together, and we've been talking about that, getting
Yeah.
excited for certain movies, and I think there's a lot to jump into that and kind of build upon that. So
I'm still holding out hope that we can organize a drive-in movie night.
yes,
That would be sick.
yeah, absolutely.
And by
First
holding out
I've
hope,
heard of this.
I just mean that I think that's a cool idea that we came
I
up
love
with
the
on the
idea.
show.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bronco
I-
heavy.
I have no idea how to execute that.
we definitely
Kevin
should.
doesn't get to pick the movie.
No, God, no.
Definitely not. Yeah, actually, somebody I was talking to on Instagram about the movie, or about the movie Podium, and he was talking about Back to the Future and how some of his friends actually rented out a theater and watched that together.
Nice.
And so that kind of sparks some ideas too. I think that would be a really fun thing to do. But the drive-in's a really cool idea for sure. All right, who wants to go first on this? Who wants to start us off on what movie they're excited for coming up in the next year?
I'll throw one in just because it's a curveball.
All right, let's hear it, Kevin.
I think you guys thought it'd be a movie I've mentioned in the past, but it's not. I'm excited about Twisters.
Nice.
It's
I
the
saw- Is that just like a follow-up to Twister?
it's like
Yeah,
a
it's probably
sequel
sequel,
remake of Twister from
Oh, really?
1996 with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton.
Yeah, why
Nice.
the fuck do they need to remake that? It's perfect already.
It hasn't been done in what 30 years? There hasn't been a
Bigger
movie.
twisters, Eric.
Oh, okay.
And
Dude, there's two of them now.
There's at least more than
Didn't you
one.
hear him? Twisters.
There's
It's a
more and
whole
more.
other
I'm
level.
sorry. I'm sorry. They're gonna need a really strong pole at the end of the movie to latch themselves onto in the eye of the
Let's talk
Twisters.
about polls. Like, you
Exactly.
guys have this weird obsession with polls tonight.
I don't know what your beef is with the Polish people, but they're giving that up.
Well, this went off the rails real quick.
Kevin? Who's directing the new Twisters movie? Do you know?
It's Lee Isaac Chung. The only thing I'm familiar with that he's done is he's done an episode of The Mandalorian,
Oh, cool.
and
Interesting.
that's about it. When it comes to the cast, I don't know much, but
Hmm.
Glenn Powell was Hangman from the newest Top Gun,
Yeah.
and then
He's
Katie
good.
O'Brien, she's also known from TV shows.
Nice.
She was also in The Mandalorian, Agents of Shield, Westworld, and The Walking Dead.
What's her name?
Katie O'Brien.
Huh. Okay.
And then there's also Daisy Edgar Jones, who again TV cast with War of the Worlds and Cold Feet. But
Okay.
I kind of like the unknown cast going and rebooting something I love from my childhood
Yeah.
that really hasn't been touched on since. I think they made a really
Amen.
shitty sequel back.
Did they really?
Oh,
They
there
made
is
some
a
point-
Twister?
sequel.
Yeah, I
There
think, there's
is
a,
Twister
I
2?
think there's a Twister 2 that's not related or anything, but
Yeah,
But-
you
but
guys
there-
haven't
there's
heard
Or
of
like Twisters might.
You guys
be.
haven't heard of Twister 2 Electric Boogaloo?
exactly. But there hasn't been a good natural disaster movie in quite a while, and it's just something to just have
You
fun
guys hear that
with.
plane? You guys hear that plane
Yeah.
going overhead?
Yeah.
Is it loud?
Yeah, that sounded like a sound effect.
It's Dave
Well.
making plane sounds.
Well, that sounds like a good movie, Kevin. Nice.
Twisters.
Daniel, you want to go next?
The film I'm most looking forward to is directed by Peter Jackson.
Nice.
It
I know
is Lord of the Rings, Return, or the whole series, really, but Return of the King. They are re-releasing the original 3 Lord of the Rings movies
Oh,
to
nice.
theaters again this year.
Well done.
And not only that, not only are they remastering them, they are putting the extended versions out.
Oh, hell
So
yeah.
you're talking about 4 hours in a dark theater watching some hobbits walk over shit.
They're gonna
Walk
make
on.
Daniel spend half a day in a theater altogether. But that's a technicality. Those movies are already out.
Are you gonna turn into Gollum in there?
So, do you know when that comes out?
June.
June? Oh, so really
Yeah,
soon.
because-
Holy crap.
Because they're putting out an animated Lord of the Rings movie at the end of this year.
Oh, nice.
War of
When's
the
the
Road
second
Queen.
season of Rings of Power come out?
None
I
yet.
don't know. I didn't finish the first.
Was the first one good?
Got him.
I like the first season.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
I
So
thought it was
June,
cool.
that sounds good. That's pretty soon.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, John.
All right. Didn't actually look up who was going to direct this movie, but Nosferatu.
Oh, that was one
yeah.
of mine. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
the first crossover. Yeah. I have another, but nice.
I'm just excited to see it. Was such the atmosphere of it is like really my kind of scary movie. But in the original Nosferatu, you can very clearly see how early movies were.
Yeah.
Like takes you out. You're like, oh shit, they're trying to make this work. But to see it done, with better tools of the trade, I
Yeah.
am excited to see. And I'm not really a big scary movie guy, but yeah, I'm excited to see. Well, what's the cycle on this one? It's like over 100 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm sure it's been remade several
Was it
other
like-
times.
Yeah, true. I mean, they've had versions of this. Obviously, I think it was like 1929 or something. the original.
1922 is the
Oh,
original
7 years
silent film.
Ah.
So yeah,
102
hun-
years.
crazy. And Robert Eggers is the director on that. John. He also did.
Was he in Twilight?
No, but he actually did The Lighthouse, which is Robert Pattinson
He
was
was
an
in
actor in
Twilight.
that. Yes, correct. So
Okay.
there's your Twilight connection. But
Thank God.
he directed The Lighthouse also, which is also black and white. I think all his movies are black and white, or that like that dreary
That's
dark.
the Scientology movie, right?
Yeah,
The
yep,
L. Ron Hubbard movie.
yeah, yep. With Willem Dafoe. And so Willem Dafoe's actually in this movie as well, which obviously he's great and creepy and dark. And
Ugly
you have-
motherfucker.
right. And the count in this one is Bill Skarsgård, who also was Pennywise in the most recent version of It.
Pretty
so he's
impressive
terrifying.
resume.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you also have Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's the guy from Kick-Ass. Remember him?
Nice.
I mean, he had a nice run there, and it's kind of been quiet lately. So it's kind of a good dark cast. I'm really excited for it too. The trailer is like real basic because it's just a teaser right now, but it's pretty dark. Like it feels like you're watching the one from 1922.
Back
Yeah,
in the
but
roaring 20s.
yeah,
Right.
except for some few like technical difficulties, it's very
Sure.
like dark and does a lot with a little. Like it's like teasing you and kind of slowly building the
Yep.
terror.
Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. Yeah,
Sure.
that was one of mine too. Dave, what about you?
I'm excited for Deadpool and Wolverine
Nice.
by Sean Levy.
Nice.
That was my
Deadpool 3.
backup choice. I told Eric both my
Yeah.
choices at lunch today, but
I
Nice.
knew before you
Deadpool,
guys.
Wolverine.
I'm also excited for the new Ghostbusters Prison Empire.
It's
Yeah,
already out, isn't it?
Then that just came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, is it
I
out
believe.
now?
I think
Mhm.
so.
Yeah, it just came out maybe 3 weeks ago. Really recent. With Paul Rudd. I think it's got both casts, right? The newer movie
Yeah,
cast
yeah.
with Paul Rudd
Yeah.
and the Stranger.
Yeah, except not Harold Ramis because he's dead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, fair.
R.I.P.
Cross him
He's
off the list.
dead.
Cross him
Yeah.
off the list.
Cross him off the list. Rest in peace, Harry.
Yeah, I don't know too much about that Wolverine Deadpool movie. Do you know much about
I
it?
like that I don't know much about it because
Yeah.
I want to be surprised by what they do with it. I mean,
Sure.
the fact that they got Hugh Jackman to come back and play Wolverine again is pretty amazing. And
Yeah.
from what it looks like, they're trying to do like a young Hugh Jackman
Oh, nice.
Wolverine.
Is that the-
I've heard rumors about some metaverse shit happening with it, and I'm excited to see what they do with it because I just
Nice.
love Deadpool as a character, the
Yeah.
fourth wall breaking,
Yeah.
like
And he's constantly
Yeah.
giving Wolverine and Hugh Jackman shit in the movies. So
yeah,
it's
that's
gonna be
right.
it's gonna be pretty funny to actually see them together.
Aren't
Yeah.
they in
And it's
this?
also going to be really cool to see the yellow Wolverine suit
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
in,
sure.
like real life. Because
like I think they've kept a lot of it hidden and on purpose. Like
Okay.
I haven't seen like I don't even think I've watched a trailer yet because I don't want to like
I haven't
see.
seen
I don't
it.
want to
Yeah.
know anything.
I think
about
one
it.
just was released pretty
So-
pretty
yeah, they've had a
recently.
couple now.
Yeah.
Do Deadpool and Wolverine have pretty much the same self-healing power?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolverine is
And
not.
they just hate each
immortal,
other.
though.
Right.
Oh,
They just hate each other.
In the first Deadpool, isn't Wolverine in there or something?
No.
No.
They've
No.
never crossed paths
No.
on screen that we've watched.
No.
Deadpool.
No, because they make jokes about how he couldn't get any of the high budget
Yeah.
X-Men.
X-Men.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah.
who is it? Colossal?
Like a couple of others.
It's
Colossus.
Colossus. Oh, okay. Colossus.
And,
Yeah, it's Colossus, and then like two other ones who didn't appear in the other
That's right.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. I totally forgot.
But
And then he does
Deadpool.
the whole X Force thing where he gets a bunch of jobbers in the second one.
Awesome.
Jobbers.
I don't
He,
watch
uh,
those.
And that because Ben Affleck has that cameo.
Oh,
Where
it's
God,
not-
it's
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's
so
Brad
funny.
Pitt, isn't it?
Brad Pitt. Is it Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Ben Affleck. Oh no, it wouldn't be Ben Affleck. He was doing the DC stuff at that point. So
That'd
it's
be-
definitely Brad Pitt. But yeah, he does that cameo where he gets electrocuted on the first mission.
Oh, nice. Dave, do you know when that comes out?
No.
Daniel?
No.
I don't know, but it has fuckable buckets.
What?
No, I don't know if those are
What the
they're
hell?
actually putting those out or not.
Oh, that had been a
July
joke, right?
is what this website says.
What?
July 26th.
Oh,
July
okay.
26th.
So pretty recently.
Yeah.
But
Also-
also, Ryan
okay.
Reynolds was Deadpool in the Wolverine origin story, right?
That's what I was getting at. I
Yes.
swear they've crossed paths
But
in some
it's-
But it's
capacity.
not the same Deadpool.
No.
Right. That's
Yeah,
what was confusing.
He
to
was
me.
some stupid manufactured Deadpool,
Yes,
right?
he was
Yeah.
exactly.
Like it was like
he
a
was,
fake Deadpool.
He was horrible. He had no
Yeah.
personality.
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
Bane or something, right?
And then
Like-
It was worse
they-
than Bane. They
mutated.
took,
Yeah.
they took away his mouth, which is
Yeah,
like
he had no mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, he had
that's
no
right.
mouth.
Which is the
Merc-
irony.
yeah, he's the merc with the mouth. That's
Right.
like his gimmick, is that he talks all the fucking time.
Yeah.
The
Right.
mouth of the South.
Benjamin said he just watched a movie about tennis the other day, but it was really about sex. I think.
Is that the one with
the heart is
Mary
over the-
Jane in it?
With no, that's not a new
Zendaya?
movie. What is it?
Zendaya?
Oh, maybe. Benjamin, what was that called? Because I actually saw a preview to that, and it looked really good. It was supposed to be. It just came out, and it was pretty well known. Or in
Challengers.
the movie, the Challengers. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I heard. Well, I heard on some podcasts that it was supposed to be pretty good. Sendai.
Some
Okay, you were right,
podcasts.
Daniel. Sendai. Who's
You're on
that?
mute,
Mary
Eric.
Jane? Oh, Eric is on mute.
No, that's Zendaya is Mary Jane, I think.
Oh, I gotcha.
Am I not on mute? Okay.
Now
Now
you're
you're good.
I hear
now
you.
you're-
Was
Can
it?
can you guys hear me? Can you-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Zendaya is
Okay,
What?
it's the movie.
nice. Eric, now that you're unmuted, do you want to give us your movie?
Oh fuck.
You don't have to.
You
Don't
know
let me boss you around.
I'm just gonna come out and say that this year of movies is just littered with shit that is sequels and
know.
remakes, and it
Yep.
doesn't need to be. Twister. They didn't need to make Twisters. They're making a new fucking Lion King. Like what? No one
I
asked
know.
for that.
Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
They're gonna pre all over us.
Daniel and I read
Pre
the
all
synopsis
over
for
us.
that.
Yeah, Deadpool 2. There's like Kung Fu Panda 4 and Despicable Me 4.
No, this is Deadpool 3.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's not called Deadpool 3. It's called
Hey,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Eric, I thought you were excited about a movie that's coming out that's a sequel.
Yeah.
Are you getting to it?
No. There's a movie called Craven the Hunter who is
Oh yeah.
no.
Not gonna be good.
Ah,
Not gonna
fuck.
be good.
No.
Well then there goes my answer.
Another one of those.
It's
Okay,
not
so
gonna be.
Sony gave Spider-Man to back to Marvel,
Yeah.
and then they've been trying to have all these other movies in
Uh-huh.
the like with characters from Spider-Man who aren't Spider-Man.
And they're
Yeah.
cool
And them did
characters.
really well,
Yeah.
and everything else is fucking bombed because they
Yeah.
did Morbius,
Yeah,
which was about the
Morbius.
vampire. They did Madam Web, which
Madam
was
Web,
earlier
yeah.
this year, and it
Yeah.
fucking bombed.
Yeah.
Dakota Johnson was in that.
Yeah, they're doing Craven the Hunter, which is about a dude who hunts
Hunts.
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Yep.
and I guarantee it's gonna bomb.
Which honestly though, from that 90s animated series, I mean, we always reference that, it has some of the best characters, and those guys are all characters I'm familiar with. Like Madam Web is an awesome character. How come they can't translate those to on screen?
I think it's because they don't have Spider-Man.
Mm.
Like they
Yeah,
all
that's
those characters
fair.
bounce off of Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a
So
really good
without
point. Like
Spider-Man,
Madam Web.
it's like it's like I don't give a shit about an old lady who can tell the future
Right. If you don't have
unless she's
our
telling the
main
future to
protagonist.
Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah. Do
That's
something
fair.
with this, Spidey.
Yeah, I don't give a shit that Craven is a hunter
Yeah. And
unless he's
Morbius
hunting
is
Spider-Man.
right.
know?
And I remember Morbius's origin from the animated series, and it's pretty cool. Like how he tried. It's kind of like the lizard or whatever, trying to get somebody to help him survive or whatever. And
Yeah.
again, I think that's a good point. Maybe we just need our main character.
Yeah.
I played
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 like recently when it came out, and Craven was one of the main bad guys in that game.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I was pumped about it. But if it's gonna suck, then I'm not.
Daniel's
pumped about
right.
it.
It's gonna suck. Well, okay, so I'll help you out then.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Bad Boys 4.
You know, I
Ride or
saw
Die?
I saw Bad Boys 3, and they could have left it at 2. 2 was like the peak.
I
So-
thought we were all gonna go see Bad Boys 4 in theaters though.
I mean, I'll go with you, but my expectations are not high.
Yeah, Michael Bay's not the director.
Yeah, I expect to walk
Oh,
out
what
of
a
the
great
theater.
director.
Walk out of that theater thinking, what did I forget what I just watched?
Which Bad Boys was that?
I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome.
That was my
It's
backup.
gonna be. It'll be at least a popcorn movie that you could just shovel popcorn in your face of big explosions and shit.
Yeah,
And then
true.
fuck the
Just
bucket
don't-
when you're done.
Yeah, it's not just a popcorn bucket anymore. It's a fuck bucket.
Yeah. Well, there was the Dune bucket, and then I think Wolverine or like the Deadpool people saw how much
It's amazing.
play that got on the internet.
Yeah.
So then because like their buckets have holes in the bottom that you can unscrew and then just put it right in the mouth.
That's so smart. The Deadpool people are so smart. I mean, they're so funny
Yeah.
to be able to play on that. Eric, do you got anything else?
No.
Sorry about
I
the
was gonna
Craven.
pick Nosferatu also because that seems
Aw.
cool. But
Yeah, I agree.
it's a remake too.
Mhm.
It
They're
is.
like, maybe people
It was
won't remember.
overdue. Right.
Yeah.
So I ended up saying, again, I kind of agreed with Eric when I was looking at the list, and I'm like, I mean, I'll probably see some of these, but there are a lot of sequels out there, or prequels, or spin-offs, and all
You,
this.
you don't
want to
see Godzilla 63?
or
Yo, don't
or-
shit on Godzilla. That
or-
Godzilla looks fun.
or whatever Planet of the
Okay.
Apes movies coming out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Right. And I actually like those, but again, I'm not like glued and ready to go.
Rise
Also,
of the Fallen Ape Kingdom.
I'm kind of
17.
surprised no one said.
That's the title of the next one.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised no one said, and I'm actually not saying this, but I am surprised that nobody said, and other than Kevin, the Furioso. That looks actually pretty cool. Like I could see that being badass. Now I know Kevin won't say that,
Yeah.
but I thought that looked pretty cool.
Kevin will fall asleep during it.
It's a good
How
story.
no one said so far, but I feel like this has been getting a lot of hype. Is Monkey Man? Is that out yet?
It is out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it, but it is out. And it has been getting a lot of praise. That would be one to watch.
It's
but
like Jordan
haven't seen it
Peele,
yet.
and it's like a
Yeah.
martial arts movie.
Yeah, it looks really badass.
I'll say
Cool.
that the only thing that I was excited about has already happened, but it was a TV show, and it was Fallout because this
Oh,
happened
yeah,
for like
Fallout.
2 years in the making.
It's
Yeah.
the
It finally
movie
came out.
podium, not the TV podium, Kevin.
That's where there really aren't any movies that I'm like stoked
Yeah.
to
Well-
be like, oh hell yeah, this is coming out. I'm going to see it the opening day.
So
There's not a
I
single
agree
movie.
with that. I'm gonna try to sell you on one. All right. Now I don't know about seeing on opening day. I'm with you. There's not a lot of excitement, but I ended up going with Trap. That is coming out August 9th, and it's an M Night movie, which I know there's been some M Night movies that are not great lately. I did see Old last year, and I actually liked it. I didn't love it. Now again, I think the ending the ending twist is always stale at this point. Like, he
Yeah, you're
can't
ready
stick a
for it.
landing, and that kind of sucks. But I do think he still has stories to tell. I mean, he does such a good job in some of the original or some of the old ones, like Sixth Sense, that I think that he could still spin something. Anyways, so this movie is about a dad and his daughter going to a concert, and her dad goes out and says, "Hey, I gotta use the restroom." So he's going out to use the restroom, and he sees a bunch of police and security and extra security more so. and he's like, "What's going on?" Finds out that the feds have been tipped off that there is some kind of serial killer on the loose, and that somehow they got tipped off that he was going to be there at the concert. And so you, at first you're watching the trailer and you're thinking, oh, he's probably just a witness and we're going to worry about his daughter being kidnapped or something because there's a serial killer on the loose and he's at the concert. But then the trailer kind of twists into where it gets darker and you're like, oh shit, he's probably the serial killer. And so it kind of gives that to us, which is kind of cool because normally that's something that would be revealed in the movie, and then you're like, oh, duh, of course, he's the serial killer. But the fact that M. Night's kind of tipping off makes me think maybe he's going to put this in the right direction without having to
deeper
twist
in his
it.
bag.
Yeah, right. And so I thought that was kind of cool, and it was something different. And he always brings something original, whether it's good or not. It's not like he does a ton of spin-offs or sequels or things that have already been done. I mean, I have no idea what this is about other than the fact that he's going to try to run from the cops at a concert. I just think there's a lot to uncover there that might be a fun movie.
And
at
if
least.
he's
It's
a
not going to
serial
be
killer with a daughter, that's
there's going to be stuff.
intriguing.
Yeah, exactly. Right, like a Dexter style. So again, it's
Or,
not something I want to go
Iceman.
see. Yeah, right. Something right away, but I thought it was at least different with all these other movies that are coming out that I thought it was intriguing. And I hope that he can get back to the Unbreakables and the Sixth Sense. Signs, I mean, could have been one of the best movies if he stuck the landing. So he has that potential home run.
I thought The Village was pretty good. It took me a
me
while
too.
to actually watch that.
Yeah, I me too. I think the landing on that is meh, but he does such a good job of teeing it off that it's like it's hard to stick the landing, right?
Daniel's creepy smiling.
Yeah, I was smiling at Dave. He was looking grumpy.
What do you mean?
That's just his face.
Why so serious?
Hey, they're making
You know
a
how I
Joker
got
movie.
these scars? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I am
Don't
looking
forget.
forward to Joker Part 2.
Really?
Even though I think the first one's overrated,
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see what they do with a Harley Quinn in that universe.
Oh, it is Harley Quinn. So he meets her or something?
Yeah, Lady
Okay.
Gaga is playing Harley Quinn.
Oh, well, that's
my.
intriguing at least.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Isn't it going to be a musical?
I don't
think
know.
so.
Because it's just like the first one was basically like a 70s movie with
Yeah,
a slap of DC cologne on it. Like it wasn't,
which was good, but like you said, I agree, overrated.
I think it was just overrated. I think a lot of people were like, that movie was the fucking best movie I've ever seen. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good movie,
Yeah, Oscar worthy though. When The Dark Knight doesn't win an Oscar,
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think.
Yeah,
the
we all know
Joker-
what the best movie of all time is. It's Return of the King. It won 11 Oscars. And it's got one of the greatest
It's
fight
hard to
scenes
argue.
in all of fiction.
One day.
Just slaps.
That'll be part of your 10-hour adventure. We're gonna have to film you going to
No, it's 12.
12. Yeah,
12
sorry.
collective hours.
An
Daniel
evening
goes
with
in,
Daniel. Actually, a day with Daniel.
Day with Daniel.
He goes
Far
in and
half
a day
documents it.
And be an all-nighter with Daniel.
Yeah.
Half a day with Daniel.
Can't wait for that. No, that is cool. All right. Well, that was good. I think we had some movies that at least that we can, kind of look forward to. Sadly, I think I kind of agree. There's not a ton that's like gonna knock us out.
It's a lighter year, but
It is.
I'm sure some
Not for money.
I feel like every year has like some surprise movies too.
Yeah,
some movies
for
that you're
sure.
like, oh, I didn't even hear about that movie.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Now it's really good,
Yeah,
that sort of
absolutely. No, for sure. And again, there's
But like, there's no Barbie Heimer this year. Like,
right. Yeah,
there's
weird...
no.
Isn't
movie
there
that's,
a
like,
Beetlejuice
Oscar bait
remake
and
this year?
Oh,
Good call, Dan. Or good call, John. You're right. There is a Beetlejuice too, and it looks pretty awesome. I mean, it was only a teaser, but like Michael Keaton's reprising his role, that's gonna be hopefully entertaining. What up, Jordan? Jordan has entered the chat.
Jordan, where is he?
A wild bogey appeared.
Bogey.
I hope he's enjoying a beer with us.
I heard one.
That wasn't me.
Another
Twas
remake
Dave.
I noticed
I opened
is
my tea.
Gladiator.
It's
Yeah,
not a
because-
remake.
That's another one.
They needed to
Okay,
remake
yeah.
or sequel that one. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and it's
Cool.
Ridley Scott somehow involved, and
Oh,
I
shit,
don't know.
that's
It
right.
sounded like Napoleon was kind of a stinker, so I'm sure it'll be not worth it.
That's right. There's with Denzel's in Gladiator too.
That might make it
Which is
bomb
weird.
less.
But I think Denzel's in it. Russell Crowe's gonna be in it again. I haven't seen any trailers, or if there is one, I haven't seen it.
Or if it'll
Pedro
even come out in
Pascal.
24.
Benjamin said there's more than one M. Night movie coming out in 2024. Well, more than one makes me less excited about the other one.
Well, hey, what's the other end night? That's the twist.
I think they're making a
The
Moana
Watchers.
too,
Oh,
They
and
are.
Moana was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But again,
I watched it a lot.
again, sequel.
Mhm.
How
There's
many times
another
are you gonna
Disney
watch?
sequel. I can't
Oh.
name it, but there is definitely another Disney sequel coming out this year.
Well, we
Smile
talked about-
2.
Smile too. Great.
I think there might be something that will grasp people randomly. Like I said, there'll be a surprise movie that just like, holy hell, this is.
I hope so.
We didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I mean, there's millions of movies that are made. I mean, like so many go on Netflix, and you're just like, nah, next.
Yeah.
Like a Palm Springs or something. You know, there's always those uncovered gems that you just stumble upon sometimes.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Or
uncut
there's like the
gems.
Oh,
stupid
uncut
Pop-Tart
gems.
movie.
What is it?
I said like there's the stupid Pop-Tart movie.
Pop-Tart
There's a
movie
Pop-Tart movie?
with Seinfeld.
Yeah,
Oh.
by Jerry Seinfeld. And
Oh,
he's been doing
Jesus
press
Christ.
for it and going like, "Derpa derpa, you can't say anything anymore. My act would never have gotten over because of woke."
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Is that B movie too? That's with all the fucking sequels we've got coming out.
He literally said that you couldn't get Seinfeld on air today. And I was like, Seinfeld?
And that's so light. No way.
Yeah.
Seinfeld's
Have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
And some of the
exactly.
shit they pull on that show?
Right. Seinfeld will run until time is over. Like it'll always play.
Right. He said like you couldn't do the episode where Kramer has the homeless guys pulling the rickshaws. And Rob Delaney just replied to him on Twitter and just had a picture of Cricket from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And
Yeah.
said, probably. Like he said, like, can you imagine us getting that on air? And
Whatever.
he was McElharney was just like, probably, yeah.
It's hilarious. Well, that was fun. Before we go, so a few things. Our next movie that we're going to be watching on or doing, I guess, is on Tuesday. Is going to be Inception,
That's the live episode.
the
correct?
live episode that won the poll between what was it, Inception,
Social Network.
Social Network, Kick-Ass, and
That other one.
and Easy A, because we were doing the year 2010, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
I
And
thought we were
so-
getting Trent Reznor up in this bitch.
I was kind of
I was
surprised. So
surprised.
it was very close, right, Eric? Like it was like
Yeah.
2 votes different.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's awesome that we got to see those two. I love both those movies, so it was cool either way. They're both
Yeah,
really good.
I haven't seen Inception in a long time, so I'm
Yeah,
very
me
curious
too.
to watch it.
I know I'll be watching it tomorrow. Yeah, it's
No,
been a really
and-
long time.
And those votes were for multiple platforms.
Mhm.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, we had a lot of votes on YouTube and Instagram. That seems
Yeah.
to be our two biggest followings so far, which
Yeah.
makes sense. I mean, I think YouTube is the best for that kind of stuff.
For sure.
And Instagram seems more personal. We know those people. You see those, pages and people we know vote on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's cool too. And then going forward, I think we're gonna try to do some more theme months coming up. We're still on our timeline as this Inception was 2010, so we're trying to get to that end there. Maybe go back in time, but we do like the monthly themes as well. So we're gonna try to come up with some more of those. Maybe
I
a
mean,
time.
nothing can top Banuary.
God. I'm glad we did that before a lot of people subscribed.
Was it?
I'm glad we got the bad ideas out of the way.
Right, like instead
early.
of doing Star Wars, like we talked about, like
Thought we
don't
were
do
doing,
Star
uh,
Wars.
I thought we were doing September.
Yeah, that's in September. So
Jesus.
so we'll revisit it.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
if you missed the first January, stay tuned.
There's plenty of more shitty movies.
Well, we're going to rewatch Red Heat in March.
Oh,
So there's that.
Could you imagine ever watching that movie again?
No, but I spent $8 on it. It's currently on my Amazon
Eight?
account.
Damn, you got ripped off.
It suggests it
Kevin.
every time I open Amazon Prime. It's like, do you want to watch Ready? I'm like, or don't.
That's fucking hilarious.
You want it again?
Oh my god, Julie says please no.
Julie came in like halfway, like less than halfway through the movie, and she's like, "What the hell is this?"
What
And I
is
said,
going on?
"I was like, Kevin picked it," and she's like, "Why did he pick this?"
She missed the beginning. You would have learned a lot.
I told her about the beginning. How-
Kevin literally had the entire canon of movies from the beginning of motion pictures, so like
The horse running.
early 1900s, up until 2024,
Oh my
and he
god.
chose Red fucking Heat.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
You're
So yeah,
welcome.
we are gonna think of some other themes. We might do some time travel. I want to do a time travel month because I really want to hit Interstellar. Maybe we can get Jordan to come on with us and do Interstellar.
Mr.
I know that's
Bogey.
one of his. I know Mr. Bogey
yeah.
loves that movie.
Mhm.
It's one of my favorites too. I'd like to do that.
That's an intense movie.
It is. It's very intense. And there's also a lot of other time travels. We did open the door with Back to the Future, and I'm like, oh man, there's a couple other ones that I'd really like to get into.
Dave won't like it. It's long.
True.
It's so good though.
It is good.
It's really good, but
Yeah.
I don't
it's
even
one
know
of those
Dave's.
movies that I've seen once because I'm like, whew, I don't know when I want to sit down for a movie that long and like that
Yeah,
intense. It's
that's
like
fair.
Yeah.
it's like I liked it, I really did, but
Yeah.
I just don't have that like itch very often.
Yeah, I understand. Honestly, May, we haven't really thought of anything, but we could segue it into Christopher Nolan, which I didn't think about being Interstellar as well. It wasn't really that my
We
plan
could
there,
do-
but
We could do Batman.
Yeah.
And just watch all the Batman movies.
we did
Yeah.
do Dark Knight already.
Well, I mean, we've got Batman
Actually,
Forever.
we have hit Christopher Nolan already a few times. Isn't that funny?
Yeah,
I mean,
we've had him twice at least.
yeah, this will be
This
the
is going to be
third
the
Nolan.
third Nolan movie.
That's got to be the most of any director other than
Oh, yeah.
Nolan
other
then
than
Burr.
Bay, right?
Yeah, we didn't get a whole month of that, but
Yeah, that doesn't count.
So is that a no to Batman? Or because I think
We
it's a
could do
good
one from,
idea.
like each generation, we could do the 1960s Batman the movie.
Oh my
We
god!
could do something from the Burtonverse,
Yeah.
and then
Returns.
ugh.
Gotta do Returns.
Hey, your nose could be gushing blood.
I'd rather do 89 than Returns. Returns
Oh
is
man.
terrible.
Oh,
I vote for Batman Forever.
I'll take Forever over Returns.
we might have to vote on that.
Yeah,
He
just
takes a
or
bomb.
switch.
He checks it
Or-
down with all the dudes, and then they die, and then he smiles. Not my
Or
Batman.
Spoiler.
Hashtag,
Not my
hashtag
Spoiler.
not my Batman.
Well, and I wouldn't mind watching the new Batman. We keep talking about that, Daniel. That's
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I would like to rewatch that.
Yeah, I haven't watched the Batman yet.
The
Batman,
The Batman.
seems pretty good.
The Batman.
It might
Batman.
happen.
No, the Batman.
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 Can you even
Okay.
find the original Batman movie?
It's the internet. We could find it.
I'm
mean,
sure it's
yeah.
on something.
Oh man.
Well,
I
no
know we
one's
watched.
been able to find it since the original Warner Brothers vault caught fire back in 1918. Oh, it was made in 1989. Whoops.
No, that's
No,
That's
67.
I'm talking about Batman,
66.
the 1966 movie.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. With Adam West.
Yeah, Adam West and Burt Ward.
Yeah.
Rest his soul.
I am totally into Batman.
Batman.
Well, we already started in May with
Batman.
Inception.
Oh shit! It is May right now.
That's why I was
Okay.
suggesting Nolan.
Hold
We
on.
got some catching up to do.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess Inception
Cinco
has
de
time
Mayo.
travel.
The de Mayo means of May, Eric.
I know. I didn't.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. Listen. I'm not a smart man, and things are just now connecting. I thought of Batman in my mind, and I was
I
like,
like
"That's
it.
amazing." Say it.
What about June? How can you twist Batman into June?
I don't know. I'll have to think about
Daniel
that.
wants to watch Batman, so let's do it in June.
Batman
That's,
in June.
that's
Oh.
the name of the month. Is Daniel wants to watch Batman, so we're doing it this month for June.
It's fair.
June, want to watch Batman?
That's pretty good.
Bring your truck with you, did you?
All right. Well, any last words?
I'll keep working on something for June.
Yeah. And if anybody has any suggestions on May, we're
Yeah.
open ears. I mean, we only have
Everyone
this one
knows
pick.
that I'm the brains of this operation, so I'll just keep thinking.
You are the brains,
Um,
Eric.
Excuse me.
Nice.
It felt.
I
Whew.
think
Wait.
we're drinking beer.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
Let me work
beer.
one
I can
out.
smell that beer burp.
Oh, that was bad.
So yeah, thanks for subscribing, and we're glad that
thank
you
you,
guys have been on
Thank
board
you.
with this.
once we click this off, we're gonna be back down to $9.99.
And then we'll celebrate once we rope another sucker in.
Might be back down to 850 or something.
Yeah, thanks, and be on the lookout for what we might be doing next. We got some fun stuff coming up, and for those who don't know, we got a beer Olympics coming up, so there might be some fun videos coming out of that. We shall see. All right, bye guys.
See ya,
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
boy.